Good morning friends and welcome to the pre-market view. We've seen some weakness in the US markets on Friday. They were down about 0.35 to 0.4%. The job data was better than market expectations, and that has led to some kind of an uncertainty about exactly when can the Fed start raising the rates. European markets too were down anywhere from 0.25 to almost about 0.4%, and the uncertainty and the negotiations as far as Greece is concerned is pretty much on, and we've seen that the bond yields etc. have actually hiked up in Greece. And when we look at the Asian markets today morning, Nikkei is marginally up about 0.2%, but Shanghai, Korea and most of the other markets are down anywhere from 0.25 to almost about 0.3%. SGX Nifty is also suggesting that we are going to open down almost about 85 points. And in terms of flows, FIs were net sellers on Friday to the tune of about 96 crore, and the domestic institutions were buyers in the cash market to the tune of about 124 odd crore. Overall, the market sentiment has remained weak throughout last week, and flows also have been quite muted. And given the exit polls that we have for the Delhi Assembly elections, where the Aam Aadmi Party could get majority, that would definitely create a bit of a nervousness in the market, and we think that probably at least in the first couple of hours you could see the market remaining under pressure. But we strongly believe that this correction is a great opportunity for people to buy the stocks, because there has not been any meaningful correction over the past about 7 to 8 months. So try to accumulate quality stocks which we are putting out for investments when you see this kind of a weakness in the market. On that note, let me invite our F&O expert to take you through important F&O data and strategies and ideas that we can have from the F&O desk.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. The benchmark index Nifty has fallen by almost 150 points during the week. It is because of lack of the buying support by market participants, due to which it continued continuously sliding and ended the week near the lows. On Friday's trading session, we have seen that short positions were built up by market players as open interest is increased by 0.61% from 2 crore 56 lakhs to 2 crore 57 lakhs. Approximately 1.56 lakh shares were added in Nifty futures, and Nifty futures price decreased by approximately 30 rupees from 8751 to 8711.90. Nifty futures premium increased significantly from 40 points to 51 odd levels. Cost of carry also increased by 35.62% from 7.90 to 10.71%. On the options front, PCR is decreased by 2.25% from 0.89 to 0.87, which is clearly indicating that call option has seen good build-up than put option in Friday's trade. India VIX was up by 0.34% and finally settled at 20.69%. In the options activity, we have seen that 9,000 call options still stands with highest number of shares in open interest. In Friday's trading session, it has added approximately 15.43% shares in open interest, followed by 8,900, then 8,800 call option. In the put option, we have seen that 8,500, then 8,400, 8,300 has added good number of shares in open interest. That means people are adding their positions in lower strike price, which is indicating that it is a negative sign for the market. On bank period front, there is one security in bank period, which is IB Real Estate. On Friday's trade, FIs were net sellers of approximately 3,000 crores in future and option segment. They were net sellers of 1,180 crore in DEX futures. They were net sellers of 1,332 crore in DEX options. They were net sellers of 369 crore in stock futures, and they were net sellers of 37.53 crore in stock options. Our Friday CVF stands at 8800. Lower range for the market would be 8655, which is our monthly straddle break-even point on lower side, and higher range would be 8800. Currently, Singapore Nifty is up by 77.50 points, which is at 8646, and we are trading below our straddle break-even point of 8655. So this can act as a strong support on closing basis. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Friends, let me take you through Sharekhan pre-market action with the trading ideas. First, a long call on TV. Today, as the company reported good set of numbers, there was about 27.61% growth in the standalone net profit, and the company is also looking at selling their radio FM business, so that's positive. One can go long with the stop loss of 218 and the target of about 232 to about 235. Ipca Labs came out with disappointing set of numbers. The profit was down 70% on lower exports. So one can short Ipca with the stop loss of 628 and a target of about 600 to about 580. Maharashtra Seamless came out with good set of numbers. Their profit came in at about 35 crore versus about 20.99 crore the previous year. And the net sales also, there was a decent jump to about 350 crore. So one can go long on Maharashtra Seamless with the stop loss of 204 and a target of about 212 to about 216. In other news and updates, GDP data is likely to be announced today at 5:30 p.m. Supreme Infrastructure said that it has won the order of about 413.5 crore in the power distribution sector in Bihar. And KKR is set to invest about 600 crore in two companies, Gurgaon-based Asahi India Glass and Chennai-based Archean Group through a structured debt transaction. And JSW Energy Jay Prakash hydropower deal gets CCI node. Government has decided to infuse about 6,990 crore in 9 public sector banks. The majority of the banks which will receive this amount will be State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda and PNB to enhance their capital in meeting the global risk norms. So that's a bit of positive for some of these banks, so watch out for some positive reaction. And Vartek Vabag has informed that it will be considering a bonus issue in the board meet and that will be in the ratio of about 1:1. The company's numbers also came out wherein the net profit was negative. So it's a mixed set of news which have come out for Vartek Vabag. Future Retail looking at raising funds through a rights issue of to the tune of about 14.93 crore. The issue will be priced at about 103 rupees per share. And two companies, MRF and Apollo Tyres, are battling it out to acquire the main tire unit of BK Birla company Kesoram Industries. And Bharti Infratel shareholders approves the increase in the FI investment limit. TVS Motors to launch 2 bikes in 2015-16, and the new launches include Victor and a high-power premium bike. And Liberty is side of the US-based Disney for launching a new brand under the Avenger animation series. Adani's $16 billion mining project in Australia and Queensland has hit by a controversy over the ultimate ownership of the Abbott Point port lease, which could be controlled by a complex network of companies. And Indian Oil has launched a high productivity polymer propel HDPE for injection molding applications on Friday. And oil ministry sources are saying that the government is likely to consider 5% stake sale in ONGC this fortnight. Here are the companies which will be announcing numbers today. Corporation Bank, we are looking at a net profit of 201 crore. L&T 1120 crore, Zydus Wellness 29.5 crore. JK Tyre 78 crore, FSL 59.1 crore and DLF 122 crore. List of stocks with positive and negative bias. Stocks with positive bias are Mindtree, Allahabad Bank and Dish TV. Stocks with negative bias are Sun TV, Canara Bank and Oro Pharma. Here are the stocks for investments that we like at this point of time from 2 to 3 years kind of a horizon. L&T, Aditya Birla Nuvo, Ashok Leyland, Infosys and Grasim. That's it from all of us friends. Have a great trading session and see you tomorrow at the same time.